welcome to all the new subscribers. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a buttonhole and also how to put on your button. Now guys, if you're going to be putting on a button for a female, you need to remember a few certain things because it's different when you're going to be placing on a button for a male. If you're going to be putting on a button for a female, you want to keep your buttons over on the left and put the holes over on the right. If you're doing it for a male, you would put your buttons over on the right and the holes over on the left. That's just the principles that they use when inserting buttons. So guys, let's get into this video. Now I'm going to be using this blouse to demonstrate for you guys. This is for a client of mine and she just wants me to put on one button. She wears it like a vest over her clothes and she just wants one button so it doesn't fly open whenever a little breeze comes. So I'm gonna be showing you guys the steps that you would take when inserting a buttonhole and a button on a female garment. Okay guys, enjoy the video. The first thing that you would do is to locate where you're going to be placing your button. For me, I just have two pins here that I use to mark where I'm going to be putting the buttons. Okay, so they are going to be going right here. So over here is going to be where the button is going to be placed. So I'm going to take my tape measure and measure an inch. And that is going to be the center where I'm going to be placing the button. Now this is where I'm going to be placing the button over on the left hand side of the blouse. And this is the button that I'm going to be using. And that is again 1 inch from where the edge of the blouse is. So what I normally do is to ensure that my buttonholes are at least ½ inch in. And when I say ½ inch in, I mean where I have this, I'm going to be measuring ½ inch, I stick a pin there, and this is where I'm going to begin the stitch for the buttonholes. Okay guys, so after you found the ½ inch mark, you have to remember this would be the center to match over here. Now, when you're doing your buttonholes based on the size of your button, now this is like 3/4 inch wide, so that means I can make my button at least 1 inch. What I'm going to do is to take the tape measure, and from here, because you have center over center, so I know exactly where I'm going to find. So the center of where I'm going to be placing the button to the center of the ½ inch that I just found, I'm going to stick that onto each other. Now I just secured that there so you guys can see it falls here equally. And I'm going to put a little mark right here. And then I can remove all of these because I've found my center. Now, because this is the center, what I'm going to do is to put my tape measure at ½ inch right where the center is. And then I'm going to put ½ inch going down and ½ inch going above. So this is the center mark. So what you would do is to go ½ inch down and ½ inch above. That means your button will fall exactly in the middle of the buttonhole when you're finished. So now I found a color thread that is as close to the fabric as I could. So what we're gonna do now is to move the stitch. Now right now it is on the straight stitch, so what you're gonna be doing is to move it to the stitch that we're gonna be using to create the buttonholes. So I'm gonna shift it to this one first. So let's go. Okay, that's about it. And then I'm going to move it back to this one. And we're going down. When I get to there, you're going to take it back to this one. That's about it. And then we're going to take it to this stitch, which is to go back up. Okay, and now we're finished. Okay guys, so this is what it's looking like. So when it's over like that, you guys can see it. Okay guys, so this is what the buttonhole is looking like. So what I'm gonna be doing is to take my seam river, and I'm just gonna be opening this up so that I will be able to pass the button through. Now that you're finished with this, the next step would be to check to ensure that where you're going to be putting on the button is the right place. So place it back over there, and you just make sure that you match up back the edge of it back to where you're going to be putting on the button. Once you get it checked, you get a needle and a thread with your button, and you're just gonna go on ahead and stitch that on to where you're going to be putting the button. And there I have it guys. It's not too tight and flat down, and I'm going to be putting it on. And just like that, you're finished. And that's your finished product guys. Thank you very much for joining me on this video, and I'll see you guys again on the next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share, and don't forget to check out the link in the description box to my other channel. Bye guys.